Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks to the new subscribers. Thanks to those of you who have been around. Today is, what is today? Today's Thursday, March. I haven't got a clue. I don't know the date. All I know is that it's Thursday and that it is March. Maybe the 12th, 13th, somewhere in there. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so it is late afternoon, early evening, and I am not working today because we are now down to basically rotating crews, and each crew is working every other day because there is not enough work for us. But that is okay because the plant is shutting down, so legally the company has to pay us for full-time wages until the date they said they are shutting down and we will no longer be employed. So I'm getting paid to sit here and crochet and do whatever. But I did do my resume today, so that's all done, because I have to start seriously looking here, not just looking and seeing what's out there, but looking and actually applying and hoping that I will get some callbacks. We shall see. I haven't looked for a job in 13 years. It's kind of overwhelming. Anyway, so yeah, I did that. I crocheted a little bit, and I figured I would hop on and make a video. And then I really need to eat something. I haven't eaten anything yet today, and it's, like I said, late afternoon, early evening, probably like, I don't know, 5, 6 p.m., somewhere in there, last time I looked. So anyway, today I am going to show you how my Rosewood Manor mystery crochet along is coming along. I have completed part 4, and for those of you who do not know what the Rosewood Manor mystery crochet along is, so this designer, Kelsey, her last name is slipping my mind at the moment, but anyway, she designed this crochet along, and not only does she have a crochet pattern mystery for us, she wrote a story to go with it. It's a murder mystery, and if you remember back in the day, they had those choose your own adventure books. So you're reading the story, and then it gives you an option of multiple different things, and you pick which thing that you would do or that you want your character to do, and the story progresses based on that decision you made. So the actual crochet pattern is the same way. Based on what you pick, you have different variations of patterns that you crochet next. So the first part was the same for everyone. The second part, I believe, had 2 variations. The third part, I think, was also the same. And the fourth part it was either 3 or 4 variations. I think it was 3. I'm almost positive it was 3. But I am going to show you my progress. So I used, for part of the color, I'm alternating. Each part, I'm switching colors. 2 different colors. So the first part, I have used Caron Big Cakes in the color Cranberry Crisp. And my second color is Big Twist in the color Wine. And this is what we've got so far. Okay, I might have to move my camera back a bit. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, that's a little bit better, huh? You can see most of it. Still very shadowy because my lighting is not the greatest down here. So, the story for part 4, it ended with you picking between, I think, 3 different objects that you were drawn to. one was a chess set, one was candelabra, you know, those fancy candle holders, and one was a grandfather clock. So I picked the grandfather clock, and can you see what happened? Okay, so part 4 starts, it's this red section. Can you see what happened? All around the outside of this. Do you get it? Can you see? We got 1, 2, Roman numerals, 3. It's like a clock face. How cool is that? I thought that was really, really cool, right? Or maybe it's just me. I think that's cool. I mean, how much time and thought and math had to go into this, and all these different options for everyone. That's a lot of work. So kudos to Kelsey. This is amazing. I thought this was so cool. I was so amused when I saw what was happening with the numbers. So that's great. I can't wait to see what the next part is. They are releasing part 9. Well, today is Thursday. They probably released it yesterday. She releases every Wednesday. I am very far behind, and I believe part 9 is the final part, but this is so great. I can't wait to see, and I will put her information. I believe you can buy the pattern on Etsy, and I believe upon purchase of the pattern, you are granted access into her Facebook group. So, I mean, even if you want to do this late, after the crochet along is done, I'm sure you can still buy the pattern and still do it. I mean, it's $12, but I feel it's worth it, especially with all the time she must have put into this. Yeah, well worth the money in my opinion. And I think she is currently, I think she plans to do another one. I'm not sure when, but she had put a poll up in her Facebook group asking us which theme we would like to see in the next one. So I can't wait. I'm going to do it again next time she does one. Heck yeah, I'm jumping on board, because that is very cool. And I can't wait to see what she does next. Okay, what else? Oh, did you see what Crystal did? Bag o' Day? She did something that I've been thinking about doing for a very, very long time now. Quite some time. At least a couple of years anyway. So she got her dog's fur spun into yarn. I have been talking about that, wanting to do this for quite some time. I actually started brushing him and saving his brushings because I have done research on this. At one point, I thought maybe investing into a drop spindle and trying to spin the fur yarn myself, but you have to card the yarn and card the fur before you can even spin it, and it just seems like a lot of work, and I don't know if I have the patience for that. But I have been brushing him and saving his brushings. Another thing I read too is you want the brushings. It's softer, and if you like shave your dog, which I can't shave Miko anyway because he's the double coated dog, and you shouldn't shave double coated dogs. It could ruin their coats, and if it's done incorrectly, it could damage their undercoat, and their undercoat is like, you know, like insulation in a house for us. It keeps your house warm in the winter and cool in the summer, and a dog's undercoat works the same way for them. But anyway, you typically don't want to use the shavings because the fur is cut, the edges are sharp, and it tends to be more coarse. And then you also don't really want to use the top coat. They call them the guard hairs, because those also are coarser hairs, and you want the nice soft stuff underneath, the fluffy stuff. So I have been brushing. Every time I brush him, I save his fur. I got a paper bag going on, and people think I'm really weird, but I don't care. I think it would be so cool to have a hat made out of Miko fur. And also, I also read that dog fur is up to 80% warmer than wool. So that would be a very warm hat. I think I might overheat in a sweater made out of Miko fur, but I'm not looking to get that much yarn anyway to make a sweater. I'd be happy with just enough for like a hat or maybe some leg warmers. That would be cool. So hang on. So here is my bag of Miko fur. I have to get a new bag. This bag is kind of ripping, but I'm going to kind of let you see inside, maybe. Speaking of Miko, he's sitting behind me, and I don't think he likes that I'm leaning back a little bit and kind of sitting on him. You can kind of sort of see. You can kind of sort of see the Miko fur in there. So it's so soft. And I'll take a chunk out. And this is a handful. I've got some more in there. Probably 2 or 3 handfuls like this. It's so soft. I can't wait. Get me my Miko fur. Spun into yarn. Yeah. So, that is eventually what I want to do. You need like, I think, there's fluff flying everywhere now. Why I wasn't going to take it out of the bag. But you need like, I think Crystal sent in 4 or 5 pounds. You need a minimum of 2 to send in to the company that she used. I don't know if I will use the same company. I've been looking around on Etsy. When I first had this idea, I looked around on Etsy. There's this one lady that does it. I can't remember her name. It's not the same company Crystal used, but she actually emails you and asks for a picture of your dog, and she asks you questions because she wants to get to know your dog. And I thought that's kind of cool that, you know, that she expresses an interest in the animal that she is making the yarn from. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. How cool would it be if they made up little labels and said that had your pet's name on the label for the yarn? That would be awesome. Like colorway Miko, yeah, or colorway Pomsky. Yeah, that would be cool. I think some people will use just the straight dog fur, but I think most that I've seen do spin it with something else. Merino wool, something like that. Probably another animal fiber or natural fiber. So yeah, once I get enough Miko fur collected, I'm going to look into it some more and figure out which company I want to go with. I only have like 4.4 ounces right now, so we've got a little ways to go. I think it was 4.4. Yeah, I just weighed it. It's 4.4. Do you want to say hi, Miko? If anyone doesn't know, this is Miko. Yes, and my Pomsky. He was sleeping. I disturbed him. I think we might have to have another brushing session tonight, huh? But first, Miko, I need to have some dinner. And you will probably yell at me while I eat my food, begging like you do. Okay. Yeah, so Rosewood Mystery Cal. All the links will be in the description box below. And I'm going to grab it one more time and hold it up since I got sidetracked. Oh, that's the back. You want to see the front. There it is. Yep. So yeah, if you're interested, check her out. I don't know if she has an Instagram or anything like that, but you know, I should really look and see if she does, see if I can follow her, so I know when she's going to be starting her next one, because I will for sure participate in the next one. This is so much fun. So with that, I am going to say goodbye And I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, because that is just around the corner. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.